so much you are doing absolutely nothing. That now becomes a problem. So I have emphasized that there is a huge risk in these last days. It is not a faraway risk. It is specific to you. Like, understand it very well. There is a Satan that is alive and well and very focused on making you to not be a serious Christian. While God, on the other hand, has given you the responsibility to rouse yourself to do the right thing. Now, your Christian walk, yes, many of the things that are shared here, like even as I'm saying, is looking like you are responsible for 100% of it. But understand that God is actually the one keeping you. Do you get what I'm saying? God has promised that he will keep his own end of the bargain. It's clear in scriptures. We can just look at it. Jude verse 24. Verse 24. You know this passage. Please remember it. Now to him who is able to keep you from stumbling and to present you unblemished in his glorious presence with great joy. God is able to keep you from stumbling. You need to believe it. He is able. Many times you leave the keeping, like you leave the environment of being kept. That is what now happened. So while I am saying that this new life, and for any of you that are here, you've not given your life to Jesus, you've not accepted him, or you've given your life to Jesus, but you've not gone further. You are just a nominal Christian that, I beg, no, they stress me. Today is a wonderful day to make the decisions you need to make. I'm reminding you, God is able to keep you from stumbling. Let's just look at one example. Genesis 20 verse 5 to 6. Popular story, something you've seen at different times. Do you know who is speaking? Abimelech. Okay. This is Abimelech, the story of Abimelech taking in Abraham's wife, and God came and, you are a dead man. You should go and look at it, Genesis 20. Didn't Abraham tell me she's my sister, and she herself said, he's my brother? I have done this in the integrity of my heart and the innocence of my hands. Then God said to Abimelech in the dream, yes, I know that you did this with a clear conscience, and so I have kept you from sinning against me. That is why I did not let you touch her. God can keep you from sinning. Matthew 28, you know the Great Commission, for I am with you always, even to the ends of the age. You have to believe those things. God is willing to keep you. Like, you are not on this fight to stand alone. God has promised to keep his end of the bargain. Now keep yours. That's the thing. That is why you are getting the reminders of how to keep yours. Keep hearing. And when you hear, you have to obey. I hope everybody that has passed through this house, listen to any message, knows that it's not about hearing only. If you don't do, your hearing is useless. You are just somebody that has academic knowledge of the Bible. If you are not obeying it, you are not pleasing to God. And we see that in scripture as well. James chapter 1. We can just look at it. That's our memory verse. Be doers of the word and not hearers only. Otherwise, you are deceiving yourselves. So if, as you keep hearing and you keep hearing, if you don't join it with doing, what are you doing? You are deceiving yourself. So to wrap up, brethren, we've heard many things today. Ended up being like a testimony Wednesday, and that's fantastic. So you are seeing the things that you are being taught fleshed out in the lives of your brethren. And for those of you that Friday message, or you were around but somehow you zoned out at different parts of the meeting, as is typical for some people, or you just feel that you are hearing the testimonies. You know this thing everybody's talking about, the Friday message. Some people are sitting there, you don't remember what was taught on Friday. Like, okay, Friday message. Please go and listen to it again. No, it's serious. It's that serious. Even you that were there, but you can't really lay hands on it, go and listen to it again. You can ask for the audio. The video is up on YouTube. If it's not up on the main video side, it should be under live. Listen to it again. Get encouraged so that you too can stand. So that you too will not be. He used to be on fire. She used to be on fire. But right now, we don't know what happened. You can stand, and that will not be your story. Remember, when you have all these feelings of just being reckless with your Christianity, remember that there is a risk in the last days, falling away, sifting. Remember it. So if you are casual about obedience, you are casual about doing the things that you are told to do, you are setting up yourself as a person that is a candidate for what the enemy is bringing. And also remember that you don't wait till you feel it before you start obeying. You start obeying until you feel it. By feel it, I mean you see some people praying, they are very passionate. It is like it's coming from deep within, and every time you pray, it's just like that. Now, wow, let's just finish. Just keep doing it. Drop the nawa. You are feeling the nawa inside your mind, but just keep going on. At a point, you too will be that person that feels excited about doing spiritual things. And even when you've gone to the place where you are now excited about doing spiritual things, sometimes low moments may come from your own disobedience. Many times, dust yourself up and keep moving. Why? Because the race is long, right? But we are not going to stop, because we have seen a God who is able to take us to the end. All right? Now, some of us, you came late. You didn't really hear many of the testimonies. I encourage you to go and listen to them. Please do. When people share their testimonies, it helps. You are able to see, if this person could overcome this thing, me too, I can. That is what encourages many of us. So you are not feeling that, it's just what happened to you as well. You too can stand. You can be obedient as well. So we are just going to stand to our feet and pray. Before that, you know that we are going to be here on Friday as well.